Good evening. It is an honor for me to thank each student, parent, teacher, and everyone present for being part of this amazing experience, for making this moment possible, and especially for dedicating so much into our education, therefore into our future. We all know how COVID-19 affected our lives. Educational system had to change. Some people lost their jobs or had to find a way to perform it at home. Basically, it changed our lives completely. In my personal experience, during the pandemic, I had the opportunity to move to Mexico, but without considering how that would affect my education. I studied my first 2 years of high school in the National Fine Arts School in Honduras. But sometime after I moved, schools started to go back in person, and they wouldn't let me finish in the virtual mode. So I had no other option than to quit. In Mexico, schools required me to start from scratch again my entire high school phase. All my desires went down after realizing that my only option was to begin from scratch, a stage that I was almost going to finish. It was hard to acknowledge all the time I had wasted, the work I had done just for starting again, until I was given the opportunity to study in CPCA, which basically saved my academic life. So I'm deeply grateful to God and to life for giving me this opportunity, and I wish that more people around the world have the access to this that more than a privilege is a universal right. As a very famous proverb says, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. There is when you realize that education is not only random and useless information or any way of entertainment. It actually becomes vital and probably the greatest need in our lives. Therefore, it is our mission to give it value, to give value to every year we invested in our education, into our personal development. I'm here to encourage you to make it worth it, and especially to thank ourselves for dedicating so much into this, because we deserve to be here. My name is Ariana Guerra. It's a pleasure to introduce myself, and as well as you, I'm a proud graduate from CPCA. And I, with the Honduran headquarters of CPCA, wish you the greatest success in your lives. And last but not least, thanks to everyone for your priceless attention.